Hi, it's the Ricky Five, and I'm here to talk about how I got started streaming, the equipment I had, and equipment you can have to kind of build up from basic equipment to like that first level of streaming where you can start to do some cool things and really feel like you can do some things with your stream. So, I'm going to go over some things that choices you need to make, ways that you can get things done without spending a lot of money, and then when you do have the desire to spend money, what to spend money on, and how to get that going. So, first thing you need to decide is whether you're going to be gaming and streaming off of a console or a PC. If you choose to do a console, you can stream from your console, either Xbox or PS4, straight to your platform. It'll stream directly to Twitch or Mixer or YouTube, and you can go straight from there. However, you really have some other things you need to change if you're going to do that. So you need to decide that first. Or you can stream a console through your PC. So that's the first thing you're going to decide. If you're going to do streaming from your console, basically all you're going to, I don't know much about that. So basically what you're going to need is a webcam and a headset. And that's about all you're going to need. So I'm going to move forward with what you need for a computer setup. So first thing you need is a computer, a PC, or a laptop. I recommend a PC, but I did start off of my laptop. It wasn't great. It was a struggle, but I did start that way. So you just need a computer that you can get going. Then you need monitors to play off of. If you need to, you can play a console game off your TV and then have your streaming program on one monitor. So that would be a one monitor setup. But you can also put your console onto one monitor and your streaming setup on the second monitor. So you either need two. If you're going to do PC, you really need two monitors. That's like something you really need to start with. They don't have to be great monitors. They don't have to be the best refresh rate and, the best resolution. They just need to be there so you can monitor your work. You can upgrade that later. This is just getting started. So playing off of having your computer, you're going to need a streaming program. And the reason why you need to do this is because the best ones are free. OBS and Streamlabs, and there's some other ones that you can look up. They are free programs that you can use to do all the things you need to stream. I use Streamlabs OBS, and when you use that, it will have, it'll stream to the program, but you can also easily attach a microphone, a webcam, and I have a green screen behind me that you can use. So it can easily program in all those things. It also can easily use things like keeping track of who subs, like listing that on the screen, goals, like all those things you see all the big time streamers use, you can use with OBS or Streamlabs OBS, and they're free. So you should definitely invest in that and go for that, because that can really pay off a lot down the road. All right. So the second thing you're going to need is headphones, and you don't need to go all out, but I do recommend that you get to start out a headphone with the microphone. This is just for cost effectiveness, because one of those headphones could be what, $50 to $100, and a microphone. This microphone itself was $100, and these headphones were $60. So like that's an easy way to kind of cut those costs right away. They don't sound perfect, but they do work, and people can stream and grow an audience and kind of get themselves out there using that. So definitely need a microphone and headphones. And if cost is a factor, definitely do that together to start off. You will need a webcam. You can use the webcam that comes like on a laptop, but they're not good. They're not so good. Not so good, man. So a basic level webcam can be like $60 to $100. The one I have was $90, but getting like a 720 cam, it's like $50. So that's something you can invest in. That'll give a good picture and you can get it to work. But even the 1080p is like around $100. So that's kind of how that goes. And then you'll have your 2 monitors, and the streaming program will have chat on it. So that's how you're going to read chat. Or if you're going to go off a TV and then have your chat on your monitor. And that's basically what you need. Oh, there's one more thing. Oh, I forgot. Last thing, if you're streaming on console, you'll need a capture card. Capture cards are not cheap. They run from like $140 to $180, but you have to have one if you're going to play off a console. You just have to. It's how the console translates its information to the PC is through the capture card. It's like a translator of the information. You have to have it. So no way around that. But you can use the capture card to play like into your monitor. So when I play my Switch or PS4 games, I'm playing off my monitor in front of me and not on like the TV anymore. Which is what I did start there. I would get extra long HDMI cords and I would hook them up to the TV and I would scoot back and I would stream that way. I will post pictures of how my first stream setup looks and how it looks now. So that's your entry level. That's kind of a scrub version of your setup for beginning streaming. And, it's not going to look great, but it is going to give you a feel for what it is. It is going to get a feel for what streaming is like, how to talk your way through gaming, what games work for you, what don't, and just kind of get some of the ins and outs of streaming. So if you want to level up your stuff, this is going to be the level up version of my kind of pitch for what you need to go from scrubs to dubs in streaming. So when it comes to these things, you don't have to get them all at once. Like I'm going to list a bunch of things. Don't buy them all at once unless you have the money, but that's a lot. It's going to be a lot of money. Prioritize. I need this. I'm going to save up for this. Ask for them as gifts. Like I got some of these items as gifts, and then look for sales. I got some of these items as sales because I knew I needed to get them, but it was going to be really expensive, so I was just like, saw them at half price. So I'm going to go over kind of which ones I was able to pick up on as gifts, as sales, and then ones I just prioritized. So the first thing you need is a proper gaming computer. Now, by proper, I mean appropriate for the type of games you're going to play. If you're going to play fast action FPS shooters like Fortnite or Call of Duty, you're going to need a little more power than if you're going to play League of Legends or just RPGs. But you're going to need like i5 8 to 16 gigs of RAM, a good graphics card. So it is going to cost some money. The first gaming computer I got was $600. I prioritized it. I made it something I wanted, and I got it on sale. Kind of. I got it through Facebook Market because there are people who have gaming computers and don't want them anymore, and they want the money instead. And so I was looking for them and found this, and it was like $1,000 computer for $600. So I had saved up money and I went for it, and that's when my stream really improved because the capacity the laptop I was using was not good, and I went from that to a pretty decent stream that the computer could really handle the games I wanted to play. And it opened up a bunch of more games to play because I couldn't play very many PC games on my first computer. Opened up a lot more to play. So having a nice PC should be a priority, and find a way to do that. Second, I have a mic upgrade. I'm obviously not using a headset mic. This is a Audio Technica 2020. It's like, I'll put the real price on there, but I think it's like $100. You can get it for USB, where you can plug it straight into your computer, or you can get it with XLR, which needs an audio interface. So pretty much a good mic that will work for you is going to be $70 to $120. Mics are hugely important. Like I can immediately tell when somebody's streaming off of a headset mic, and I'm like, good for you for going for it. Way to hustle, because this is a hustle. But if you really want to level up and go through this, you need to have some better equipment. Having a better microphone is one of those things. People can tell when you have a subpar microphone. So There's some great microphones in the $70 to $120 mark, so be sure to save up and go for it. Next on my level up gear is going to be keyboard and mouse. Like if you're going to play PC games and you're really going to get into it, you need equipment that reflects what you're doing. Keyboards that you just type on all day are different than keyboards you're using for gaming. Your fingers move differently. The way you interact with the keys are different. Like your equipment needs to reflect what your goal is. So, you know, there's a lot of different products and a lot of different ways to go. But for that basic step up, there's a lot of good gaming mices. There's a lot of good mouses. You can get a good mouse for like $40 to $60 that will improve your play, that has good contour to the hand and have good buttons. The mouse can even like change the weight of it. So I have a Corsair M65, and you can take some weight out of it and make it lighter for like FPS games. And so that's what I did, and that was $40. So that was, I think I got it for $35 on sale, but that was a great buy, and it's a good mouse and it works for every game I play. In addition to a gaming mouse, you're gonna need a gaming keyboard, and you need a keyboard to reflect what you're gonna be doing with it. Like having a keyboard for just typing is different than gaming. Mechanical keyboards is what most gamers use. They're the ones that have the backlit lighting and they click a lot when you play on them. And that's what you're going to need because it helps really respond to how you're playing a game. It's different than typing. You're trying to maneuver and muscle memory. And the mechanical keyboards really help you do that. So you're going to want to get one of those. They can run from like $60 to like $160. But you really want to find one that fits the feel that you want. Like go into an electronics store and try all the ones out and feel which one responds to you the best. Like find your style. The one that I chose is a Razer Cortana keyboard, and it was $80. I got it on sale for $40. That's one of the items I got on sale. I was looking for a keyboard, and when I saw that go on sale half price, I'm like, there we go. I'm going for that. And it's great. I love it. And so find a keyboard that kind of fits what you want to do, but definitely you're going to need a mechanical keyboard. And definitely get that second monitor if you haven't already. You're going to need one for your gameplay and one for your streaming program, so that you can read chat, that you can read your donations, your subs, your follows, all of your alerts. You're going to need that second monitor for that. I actually have a third monitor up here. I use that third monitor for having an internet browser up so that I can, look up things in the game I need. If I have strategies on like a Google Doc, I can have that up when I'm playing, because you're never going to know what you're going to need that third monitor for. So that's what I have that for. You're definitely going to need one for gameplay, one for your streaming program. So that's like the things that you have to have, but there's a bunch of other things you can have that are also really awesome. And that if you're going to level up your stream, these are things I think you would enjoy and really help improve your stream and your own streaming experience. So one of those things is I use a green screen. Now you get to decide whether you have a green screen behind you or just whatever is behind you in your streaming room. For me, I have a shared space. There's a pool table behind my green screen. So I just put it up and down every time. It's a photography green screen, and we got it for $50. I asked for it for a gift and was given it. So it wasn't a big deal. That was something I was like, well, if somebody wants to get me a gift, $50 is usually in that range for a gift. So that's what I got for that. Another thing you might use is a stream light. So the lighting in your room isn't necessarily going to focus on you. Right? It might be in the ceiling, it might be in the side, it might need extra chairs, but you really need something that you can have focus coming straight down on you. So my stream light was $40. Again, something I got as a gift, and it just comes down and illuminates my bald, shiny head. So that's what I have for that. So $40 again, something I got as a gift. I asked for it and got it, and it's really, I think, helped people see me in my streaming experience. Something else that you probably use for streaming is a dedicated gaming chair. Like if you're going to sit in something for 3 to 8 hours, you need to be able to save your butt and back. Like, it really helps your posture and really helps you feel comfortable for all that gaming time. So I got a basic chair off of Amazon for $70. And again, I asked for it as a gift. So this is another item I got. I just decided to ask for all my gifts for streaming items, and somebody was able to get me this. And again, $70 off of Amazon. It's not like a big, great streaming chair that you can find. They can run up to $500, but it really does it for me. I love it, and it was a great purchase, and I'm really glad that I got it. Some other bonus items that you need, you probably should get yourself some kind of chat bot, whether it's Streamlabs chatbot or Nightbot or something else. You really need to get that. There's a few reasons you can do with these chatbots. One is that you have timed messages in your chat from yourself. So things like, here's where to donate. Here's all my social medias. Here's where you can find my Discord. Like, things like that are things that you aren't going to have time to put in all the time, but that people following you and watching you might want to know. So that's a really great thing for chatbot. Another thing that you can do is you can have sound effects that people in your chat can trigger. So I have a bunch of sound effects that if the people in my chat can type in the command, will show up in my stream. So if like I do something bad, they can do exclamation point fail, and it plays the Price is Right fail sound. It's great. I love it. So chatbot is a really big help. And the last thing is a Stream Deck, an Elgato Stream Deck. Now, this is pretty pricey. It's $150, but it is really helpful. So it can do a lot of things. So one of the things you can do, it can change scenes in your stream easily with just a touch of a button. It can go from this is my full screen to my gameplay, and then to my cutscene cam, where like if there's a cutscene going on in the game and I want to get everything out of the way so people can focus, like it's just a touch of a button. And then it can also open your mics, mute your Discord. It has a bunch of Twitch controls, or I stream on Twitch, so it has a bunch of streaming controls you can do all at a touch of a button. And it's not like something you necessarily have, but if you're going to already level up all these areas and you really want to have a good looking stream that's easy and flows well, a Stream Deck is well worth the $150. It's expensive, but it really works well. So that wraps up my kind of guide for starting with some scrub equipment and leveling up to a really awesome setup. So again, I'm the Ricky5. You can find me on Twitch streaming, but really, if you start a stream off of this video, please put your stream in the comment, and we can check you out and see how you're doing. And I love to see if you how's it going for you, how things have kind of played out. And also, if you have any additional questions, please put them in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the streams.